But freedom was not given. Men had to win it, struggle for it. Those who fell are not forgotten.
I now have the great privilege and pleasure to unveil this national monument.
Out of the darkness, the pledge and the promise. Here, but a handful of years ago, men laid down their lives for a cause that was not yet won, for freedom, for justice.
Too long up there, making us other people's property. But behind that flag, fine, sincere people devoted to this country's good. There is friendship and affection between us.
Midnight, March the 6th, 1957. Independence. Ghana belongs to herself, a dominion of the Commonwealth and a member of the United Nations.
Bang up there into the glossy African night, the lights of a new time. And people watching, thousands of people. Fishermen too, out across the bay in their canoes, strings of canoes watching on the water, the starlight and the firelight in their eyes.
I wonder how soon it will be that Africa has another show like this, meaning what this means.
A spark, I've heard, can start a forest fire.
Early next morning, Her Royal Highness drives in state to the Parliament of Ghana, there to make known the Queen's gracious message. It is 69 years since the first African unofficial member was nominated to the old Legislative Council of the Gold Coast Colony. It is 6 years since the first properly democratic elections were permitted. Yesterday, this Parliament was subject to the Parliament of Britain. Today, its members owe loyalty only to the people of Ghana. Thus end, with dignity and honor, 100 years of colonial occupation and colonial rule.
In collaboration with my government,
With fitting ceremony, the Duchess of Kent reads to the representatives of Ghana in Parliament assembled the Queen's message of freedom. She tells them of the Queen's pride that today a new member of the Commonwealth is born. She gives them the Queen's congratulations and the Queen's best wishes.
I have it in command from the Queen to read to you the following message from Her Majesty to her people in Ghana. I have entrusted to my aunt the duty of opening on my behalf the first session of the Parliament of Ghana. My thoughts are with you on this great day as you take up the full responsibilities of independent nationhood. It is my earnest and confident belief that my people in Ghana will go forward in freedom and justice, in unity among themselves, and in brotherhood with all the peoples of the Commonwealth. God bless you all. Elizabeth R.
The Prime Minister goes to the throne and receives the Queen's message. From now onward, these will be the proceedings of a sovereign parliament. Waiting outside to see her, many thousands of people cheer Her Royal Highness. Now the great change is made, peacefully, in good friendship, in a manner befitting the will of the people of Ghana and the will of the people of Britain.
I suppose we could have hung on, of course. We could have grit our teeth and called in the troops and somehow muddled through. Shot our way through. That's what it would have meant. Bad for other people, though, and bad for us. Out of date, greedy, stupid.
Stupid, yes. Stupid even more than greedy. I come from India. I remember how we felt about the British before they decided to leave India. And I know how we Indians feel about them now. We used to dislike the British. We don't now. Triumph for his cause, for those who believed in that cause, who followed him. Yes, it looks easy now, but it was not easy. He tramped the streets for work. He took what jobs he could get. He scrubbed floors, he wiped dishes, moved hunks of carcass in a soap factory.
He slept under the stars, under the cold stars of foreign cities. He knew hunger. He never gave up, and many befriended him. He wanted freedom.
The cynical and the powerful laughed at him, flung names at him, veranda boy, subversive, agitator. But the people wanted freedom. They followed him. To the people he said the simple things: decency, hard work, self-respect, self-government, self-government now. Of the imperial government he asked the simple things: not gifts, not charity, but rights, the rights of man. The government put him in prison. They tried to forget him. They failed. Herbert Macaulay, Casely Hayford, Hutton Mills, Aggrey, Mensa Saba, the great names of West African rebirth are joined by another, Kwame Nkrumah.
Wasn't always right, isn't always right, won't always be right. But he was right then, and he's right now. That's why people follow him.
And what next? The story of free Africa is only now beginning. At the State House that night, the first dance of Her Royal Highness is for her host, the Prime Minister.
Dancing together. In South Africa, that's pretty near crime. In Central Africa, the other day, they whipped an African for eating in a European hotel.
That means we're glad you came. Please come again.
Warmly remembered, warmly thanked, Her Royal Highness returns to London. Her visit on this great occasion has confirmed once more the warmth of friendship which will continue to unite Ghana with Great Britain.
So once you get dancing, you tend to go on. We went on all night. That night and the next. Can't remember how long.
At the Hotel Ambassador.
Some danced this way.
And some danced another way, their own way.
They danced everywhere, in village clearings, in market squares, in the streets.
The rockabilly boogie, shake and do the rhythm of the rockabilly boogie, jump and do the rhythm of the rockabilly boogie, give me do the rhythm of the rockabilly.
Even our European club, that dear old department of the stiff upper lip, had a tiny little dance of its own. The notice said, dress, of course, will be strictly formal, as usual. As usual. I like that bit. Didn't include this number, I'm afraid.
Jolly, merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day. The doctor began as agitator, then he became popular leader. He continued to go further, and now he is Ghana's Prime Minister. Ghana is the name. Ghana, we wish to proclaim, we will be jolly, merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day.
Kwame Nkrumah tells the people they're a free nation. Another nation in the world added to so many. Does that help? Remember this. Until the peoples are nations, they will not be recognized. And until the nations are free, they will not have peace. That is why the people shout for freedom.
My friend, I'm telling you, I won't forget it. It wasn't because of that one man. It was just all of us happy.
At long last, the battle has ended. And thus, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever.
Africa wakes up. The sleepy giant stirs. Egypt, Ethiopia, Liberia, Libya, Morocco, Tunisia, Sudan, Ghana. These govern themselves. Others will follow. Not in hatred, not in fear, but to raise mankind to its feet. All mankind.
From now on, there is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. We are going to demonstrate to the world, to the other nations, young as we are, that we are prepared to lay our own foundation. We are going to see that we create our own African personality and identity. And we again rededicate ourselves not only in the struggle to emancipate other territories in Africa. Our independence is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the African continent. And I want you all, those who have hats on, to take off your hats and let the band play our national anthem. And from now on, that national anthem is the national anthem of the Go-Go to be played on all occasions.
The lost islands of African humanity begin now to be joined to the main. The barriers go down. The world grows up. For humanity is one, indivisible. That is the strength we have to make a better world. The black and the brown, the white and the yellow, we are members one of another.
Freedom! 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 May God bless you.
Courage, freedom. These are Ghana's words for you, wherever you are, whoever you are. That we, humanity, have nothing to fear but our own denial of freedom. So let us go forward together, for humanity is one. Humanity is indivisible. Indivisible.